Danny's Karma, where the universe speaks and the vibe is real. As you enter, please don't forget to hit the like button. Hope you guys are having a wonderful, what is it, Thursday. Happy Friday Eve. I'm going to be sending out numbers. I don't know why you're not showing up as a mod. That's weird. Hey, Victorious. Hey, Wendy. Roberta. Hey, Lovebug. Hey, everyone. Thank you for being here. All right, I'll be on for a little bit. So you guys, if you haven't sent in your questions, go ahead and do so. These will be timestamped at the end. All right, let me send out your numbers right now. Okay. Don't forget to send in your emails, please. There's one person with the initial FR that hasn't sent in the email, so I can send you a number back. Let me know once you send it, please. Sorry, I'm going through my emails. Give me 1 second. Oh, I need that. Okay. Hey, Off Light and Dark. Hey, Natasha. Does my live look okay? Hey, Liz. Everything looks good? Okay. Thank you. Liz, I'm so sorry, love. Could you please resend me your question? It came out funny. I can't see your question on that email. And by the way, for those of you that ordered candles, it's on its way. Okay. Know that they're very intentional. So they're not like pre-made. They're made as you order. So that's why they take a couple days, because they're sent with your intention, even if they're not personalized. So they're kind of like prayed over with your name on it. Yes, I got that, my love. Alexis, thank you. I did read through that. And you had a channel current and future. Gotcha. All right, everybody should have gotten their numbers. I'm just waiting for one more person to email me. Initials FR. Because I don't have your question. Did everybody get their numbers? Please check. Especially for those that emailed me. If you haven't, if you just sent your payment, you just make sure you sent the email so I'm able to send you back your number. Sorry, I was like, I actually Florida water my desk. For those of you that read energies, that's something I do. Or deal with energies, I should say. Okay. All right. Let's get started. We're going to start with number 66. You got the number of revisit. Let's see. Where do I want to go? Let's go to my handy dandy. For number 66, will me and I still connect, be a part of each other's lives after he moves? Will number 66 and I... That's true, Alexis. That is so true. Okay, for number 66, will number 66 and I be a part of each other's lives once he moves? What's the relationship going to be like once this person moves? Five of Pentacles wanted to come out in reverse. Okay, Five of Pentacles. Let's see. That could be actually him moving, but let's see. Wheel of Fortune. So there is a change here. Knight of Cups. Sorry. I got to get kind of in my element. All right, cool. The Judgment. And the Death. I'm sorry, that's a Hierophant. I apologize. Five of Pentacles, Three of Wands. I do see the distance. Nine of Wands, Five of Swords, the Chariot. There will be interference once he moves. The relationship may not be the same, but I do see you guys still kind of being in each other's lives because there is something that both of you don't want to give up on being there for one another. All right, whether this is friendly. It feels friendly right now. Two of Swords, Five of Pentacles, and a Three of Wands, Nine of Swords. I do see him very anxious, or this person being very anxious on moving. It's like they're at some kind of crossroads. They don't, it feels like they don't want to. Knight of Cups and a Five of Swords, Six of Wands, Judgment, Chariot, Four of Swords, Hierophant, and the Star. I feel like at first things may definitely be a bit, I don't want to say it's like ghosting, but there may be a lot of like silence, or this person may be super preoccupied. However, again, it feels as if you guys don't want to release one another, don't want to kind of, you know, let each other go. So there is something about really trying to stay in each other's lives, even though there's some kind of delayed communication, or even though this is not like an everyday thing, maybe as you guys are used to. All right, with the Judgment, Four of Swords, and the Chariot, again, there is a change, but I feel like this person ends up coming back around. Yeah, Death, Five of Wands. There may be a conflict between you guys. There could be something that goes public, or something that gets announced. What is the Five of Swords, Five of Wands? You may actually have somebody else in your energy that this person may find out about. So they may kind of, Four of Swords, Empress, they're going to be really much in your head about you moving on to new love. I feel like this person, Queen of Swords, Three of Cups, and a Magician, I feel like both of you are going to manifest someone else. Six of Pentacles, I feel like you're going to be given to someone else, and this person is going to be given to someone else. But ultimately, Queen of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Ten of Wands, the Strength, the Fool, and the Four of Pentacles, I still see you guys holding on to each other. So I don't see, like, let's say, like a relationship, like a a commitment. I do see you guys staying in touch. There may be some, we don't speak every day, or maybe we don't speak as much as we used to, but I do feel like there's the energy of wanting to remain friends. There's the energy of wanting to still remain in each other's lives. I see a conflict that could be coming in, and it's because somebody goes public, or there's something that's announced about, I want to say, you dealing with someone else. Yeah. So I hope that made sense. Okay. Number 5151, you have optimism. I wanted to know, when will I go out with P? November, January, when? I haven't spoken to him in a while. He has been distant with me. He's an Aries, I'm a Leo. Okay, what are this person's, P's next actions towards number 5151 in the month of November? Is he going to reach out in the month of November? For number 5151, I feel, let's see, he's being a bit stingy with his energy in November. Judgment and the Chariot, King of Wands, Seven of Wands. There is blockage. Somebody could be holding on to someone else. Somebody's at limbo here. Hermit. I feel like there's a little, so will this be in November? Six of Cups, the Star. He comes around in November. I just don't see it like right away. I see him being kind of like to himself, hermit mode. I feel like he's holding back from like dating, or kind of, I don't know. He feels a bit, why is the Hermit here in the Seven of Wands? Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, and the King of Cups. What does it have to do with this person? The Moon, the Lovers, and the Empress. I don't know if he knows about the person that you're still holding on to, but there's that energy there. I do see him, though, reaching out with the Page of Wands, the Judgment, the Sun, and the Ace of Wands in November. And then what happens? The Wheel of Fortune, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. You guys end up working something out. Three of Pentacles, Three of Wands, making plans to visit each other. Three of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, and the Ten of Cups, though. There's still interference. You guys can make plans to visit each other, but I don't know if it actually happens in November. I do see him reaching out, though. Will they see each other? Will they end up going out in December? The Knight of Wands, the Five of Swords, and Nine of Wands. I feel like there's so much excuses here. And I know there's distance, but there's blockages, there's excuses. And see, the energy to actually meet or be together, like date or go out face to face, is a delayed energy. How about January? The Lovers, the Hermit, the Sun, the Death, and the King of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles. The opportunity presents itself, but does it actually happen? The Two of Swords, no. So I see there being a lot of delay and to, again, meet up. There is conversation here, and it's because, I guess it's the distance. There's some kind of excuses. Again, I do see you guys talking November. I do see you guys communicating, but to actually meet up, there is a delay, or there's excuses. There's that distance, that kind of energy. Hold on for 1 second, guys. I look bald as hell without earrings. Give me 1 second. Yes, questions are still open. All right. Did you send it? Perfect. Number 000. You got new beginnings. Okay. Gotcha. For number 000. What's the current energy? You're so funny. For number 000, what's the current energy? Number 000, what's the current energy? Gigi, your stuff is actually going to be at your door shortly, just FYI. For number 000, what's the current energy? Current, present and future. What's the current energy? Six of Wands and the Fool. Seven of Wands and the World. And the Six of Cups. Six of Wands, Six of Pentacles, the Fool, the Ten of Wands, the Three of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Empress. Wow, Ace of Swords. I don't know if releasing something has been very difficult for you, but I do see you getting a lot of attention at work or just in general, or you could be standing out to people. I feel like there's a very sense of like success when it comes to your career, but there's still some kind of burden on releasing something. There's like a delay here. And with the World and the Hierophant, you're coming up as like a divine feminine and masculine. It's almost like you're closing out a cycle and you're about to be ready to receive a breakthrough. Yeah. The Hierophant and the High Priestess, this could be a marriage. I feel like this is kind of like a spiritual message for you where you're releasing things. There may be a little delay. There's some kind of blockage still that you're still... Let's see. What is this? Tower. What's the Tower? Six of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles. All right, girl, you're about to... If this hasn't happened yet, there's a lump sum coming to you, whether this is in the form of a bonus, a raise. This is some kind of unexpected success coming your way. I feel like there's like money like pouring down on you. The Fool and the Ten of Wands. What's the Ten of Wands? See, there's still like some kind of mental burden that you still need to release. Almost like having faith in the divine. Three of Wands and the Seven of Wands. And I feel like your Ten of Cups is like, it's just waiting for you. It's waiting for you to like step out of that restrictive energy mentally. It's almost like there's some, what's the blockage here? What is the Seven of Wands? The Three of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands. Why is it Three of... Oh, okay. I see Five of Cups. I feel like there's still some kind of attachment to some sadness that you're still dealing with. That I feel like the divine is like, once you release that, once you release the expectation to me, or once you start sitting in the passenger seat, the Ten of Cups is right. You're like right there. You're like literally like a tippy toe away. The World and the Hierophant, the Two of Cups for a relationship. This is like commitment. This is your Ten of Cups, Six of Cups, and the Empress. King of Pentacles. There goes your husband. All right. Or your commitment could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is you, the Empress. Tell me about the Empress. The Ten of Swords. See, the Five of Wands and the Emperor. What about that? The Two of Wands. It's, again, there's a need to kind of like move away from this energy from your past. The conflict, whoever this divine emperor is. This ex of yours, this person, a husband, something like that, because someone else wants to come in. The King of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, girl, and the Hangman. And once you step out of that, once you start relying your faith on the divine, once you stop with the expectations and the going back and forth in your head, you got the King and the Queen of Pentacles. You're about to get married, and we better all get invited up in this chat. All right. Now, this is also, I feel like there's another message for you. I know that you were in a situation of like a home buying. I'm not sure if you've been facing some kind of restriction with that. Just know with the Seven of Wands, it has been some kind of protection. So not to say like the money I feel like is there regardless, or it's coming regardless. It's almost like there could be delays. There could be maybe, and I also feel like, remember, the month of November is going to be iffy and funny with the retrograde. And I heard that it's like one of the worst retrogrades ever. So there may be delays, restrictions. There may be something is not going your way. You may not like the home. There's the energy of not settling, and there's the energy of delays because of the Seven of Wands. It's for your own protection. Okay. So it's already in your present energy. So you may be meeting someone very soon. Yeah, the Hermit and the Eight of Cups. There's still lessons though that the divine is like you still need to learn, and it may be linked to your self-confidence, the strength, okay, healing, Page of Wands to move forward. It's like stop looking back at something. You know what I mean? All right, what's coming up? There has been delays with the house. Okay, so it's your protection. It's a form of your protection. It's absolutely is protection. And you got literally 000, new beginnings. What's coming up? Girl, you got the same card. Death and the Ten of Wands, though. I like this. There's the ending to that burden. There's the ending to the overthinking, to feeling heavy, to the self-doubt. Wheel of Fortune. There's definitely change. There's justice coming in. Karmic justice. Okay, there is the feeling of being more in the feeling of flow. Two of Wands. I see you kind of now stepping to a whole different, like you're stepping into a different power. Six of Cups. And the Two of Cups. There it goes. Death. Ace of Cups. You got transformation coming in around your wish fulfillment. And there you are releasing shit. And here you are in the happy energy. Two of Wands. Yeah, Judgment. Six of Cups. Ooh, the Lovers. That gave me goosebumps. And the King of Cups. You could have a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio coming your way. Okay, this could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I mean, you have Sagittarius, Leo. You have Gemini. Three of Pentacles. Wow. Six of Swords. Moving to Karma. Water. Temperance. There's a peace around you. I don't know. Something has you tormented. And I feel like what you're going to be realizing, you're making a conscious decision. Like, I'm done overthinking. I'm done being in this energy where I'm doubting myself. Like, do I not know who the F I am? Six of Cups and the Lovers. Seven of Swords, though. Two of Cups and the King of Cups. Tower. Why is it Seven of Swords? Four of Wands. What's that about? The Devil. Why? Why is the Six of Cups, Lovers, Devil, Seven of Swords, Four of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the Ten of Swords, and the Emperor? What about this person? The Magician, the World, and the Hierophant. Okay. The Six of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands. So you do have an ex coming back to you. All right. This person is going to try to sneak into your energy. This could be a Capricorn. Tell me about this King of Cups, Tower, Two of Cups, the Ace of Wands, Seven of Pentacles. But I feel like you're going to be investing in another situation. This is such deja vu. And I feel like I've said it. I don't know if it's your personal reading, but I've definitely said it in one of the readings. Okay. So you're definitely going to have a choice between two. All right, and I feel like somebody's going to try to come back in, okay? And what's going to happen in this Devil, Seven of Swords situations? Three of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, the Nine of Cups, the Seven of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Hermit. Ten of Pentacles, Hermit, the World. I feel like what you're going to realize when this person comes in is that Seven of Wands, Queen of Wands. I feel like you're going to block whoever this is. Energetically, and you're really going to think about your Ten of Pentacles. You know, I feel like you're going to think about your new beginning and other options. You may juggle these two people actually, but once you walk away, there's success. Three of Cups, yeah, Ace of Swords, and the Strength. It's almost like you remember how someone made you feel. And you remember how much like mental anguish you had around this person. There was a lot of mental anguish. Like, I don't know, overthinking things, doubting yourselves. You know, somebody played a really big role in your mental. And I feel like that's what you're going to start realizing that you just need to kind of move away from. Okay. Anything else for number 000? Hey, Enigmatic. Hey, love. Anything else for number 000? What's coming up? The moon. The King of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Pisces, Scorpio. Four of Wands. Seven of Wands in reverse. Interesting. Knight of Pentacles, Six of Cups, Six of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. There you go, your King and the Queen of Pentacles. Emperor, though, you're going to have a choice between two. I feel like you are manifesting a divine masculine, but you have a soulmate coming in. You do. All right. I feel like your message on this spread is there is something with your vulnerability. In order for something to move forward, you need to be open. You need to be open and in alignment to receive it, right? You can't be on the fence wanting, let's just say for argument's sake, this is definitely love. It feels like love. You can't manifest a divine masculine and then it's not to say be open where you're like wide open to set yourself up for pain, but there is a need to stop letting your past win. Stop letting someone else win, right? There's a need to kind of be in alignment when this person comes in to give someone the benefit of the doubt to understand that everyone is the same. The Lovers, the Eight of Pentacles, Two of Swords, Five of Pentacles, because I feel like it's on you. Somebody's really going to want to put in effort and you're going to feel so insecure about it. And that may bring burdens to this person. Like, why do I have to pay for somebody else's broken, like, past? Or why do I have to pay for someone that did you wrong? All right. I don't know. Why is the Five of Pentacles and a Devil? The Ten of Swords. You see King of Wands. There's still some kind of holding on to a past situation. Not the person, but the actual situation. And it could make you a bit non-committal. But look, the Ace of Cups. You have a new love, someone that's emotionally fulfilling. And I feel like that's what the divine is trying to say. It's like, well, how are we going to bring this in when you're not even in alignment with it, and you may even miss out on the opportunity? Four of Cups. Tell me about this. Four of Swords, the Hermit. Yeah, Knight of Wands. Wheel of Fortune, Seven of Cups. You have options coming in, and there are going to be tests also from the divine where a past person may come back up. Number 420. You got relax. Number 420. Okay. Love you too, boo. How does November look for number 420? How does November look for number 420? You're welcome. How does November look for number 420? Three of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the Ten of Wands. The World and the Empress. Wow. What's the Three of Pentacles? Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Wands. Okay, you could be taking a trip in November. Ten of Wands, the Temperance. There's healing here. Nine of Swords from anxiety, burdens, the World, the Strength, the Empress, and the Queen of Wands. Girl. Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. You have money coming in. You got the Ten of Pentacles, Three and the Seven of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. There could be something that you were waiting for financially that took a while. You could be receiving that in November. All right, I feel like there is the Chariot. This could be a Cancer coming back towards you. This could be a friend, a family member with the Six of Cups. There's communication on giving someone another chance. Ten of Wands and the Temperance, Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. I feel like what you're doing though, Ten of Wands, Temperance, Seven of Cups, King of Pentacles. You're going to have options, okay? The World and the Strength, Death. I feel like you're closing out a lot of cycles here. Two of Wands, moving forward. Empress and the Queen of Wands, Eight of Swords. Why is that? The Sun, the Knight of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. But why is the Eight of Swords, Seven of Swords? Heavy Leo energy here. Why is this? Five of Cups. Why is the Ace of Cups? Ten of Swords. You know, there's an energy where, I don't know, you're going to be looking like a bad bee, like really good, all right, with the Empress and the Queen of Wands. You're looking like a whole meal to someone. But I feel like that may be an issue to you because you may start realizing that these options are very superficial and they're very much based on your looks, if that makes sense. Like people are coming towards you and you feel Eight of Swords, like this is just because I look good. You don't even know me, something like that. Why is the Sun, the Knight of Wands and the Ace of Cups, the King of Wands, the Three of Cups, and the Hermit? Somebody, this could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, may want to date you. But you're going to realize that you need to distance yourself from this person. This person could be solely like lust energy. And it's definitely not emotional fulfillment. And I feel like with the Empress and the Queen of Wands, you start realizing like, no, I don't want these superficial connections anymore or at all. King of Pentacles, Five of Wands. There is definitely, I'm telling you, there is like people all over you, and that could become a little bit overwhelming. Like you're gonna have people all up in your inbox DMing you. There's someone that I feel like is a bit disrespectful. They can come towards you in a very fresh kind of way, and I don't know why that's it's like you're starting, like you're gonna realize, or you're gonna start thinking like, this is not even emotionally fulfilling. I have all this attention, but where is like that emotional fulfillment? The Hierophant, the Queen of Swords. Yeah, you're very much stuck on elevation and you're going to be rejecting these people. And here comes this Aquarius energy that you have a very strong connection to. Gemini, Libra, the King of Swords is here. So you have a very eventful November when it comes to love. Also, money's going to be looking hella good. All right. I feel like there's someone here, like a friend, a family member. This could be someone from your past that's going to want to speak to you. And you have like 3 different court cards here and people that may want to date you. One of these people may come off a little bit sexual, and I don't know if it feels a bit disrespectful. I'm not going to lie. So you're going to cut that person off. And you got other 2, and then you got your King of Swords that we keep seeing. So you may be meeting the King of Swords next month. And I feel like we did say November, if I'm not mistaken. Hi, Herman. This is personal messages, love. What energy is coming towards me? What energy is coming towards number 420? What energy is coming towards number 420? The Fool, Aquarius energy. The Hermit, Virgo, that's you. The World, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups and the Judgment. So you got past people trying to come back towards you. The Fool, the Four of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles. You have an opportunity here. You're trying to avoid closing out a cycle with someone else. Ten of Wands. Again, there goes the options that's going to kind of burden you. Judgment and the Six of Wands. Let's see. The Star. The Hermit and the Ace of Pentacles. The Chariot. What's the Ace of Pentacles? The Two of Cups. You have an opportunity here when it comes to love. Seven of Wands, the King of Pentacles. I feel like you're going to be blocking someone out. All right, Magician and the Knight of Cups because you're manifesting someone else. The Justice. What is the Seven of Swords? There goes this Queen of Cups, this Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. The same energy is coming back out. Someone is going to try to sneak back into your energy. Someone that you close out a cycle with. Nine of Pentacles and the Temperance. Five of Wands. There's a lot of people just like really wanting your attention. All right, but again, there's some kind of disappointment here. I feel like, again, you're going to be in your head about it because it's like all this attention, but then Eight of Wands, the Devil, people are talking to you reckless. People are like, I don't know, these are like, they feel like douchebags, to be honest with you. The Sun, the Ten of Swords, and the Four of Wands. The Ten of Swords, Six of Cups. What's the Sun? High Priestess. What's that? The Knight of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and the Moon. You may end up getting into a really bad argument or fight with your ex-husband. I'm going to be quite honest. I feel like this is the father of your children. He always comes up, I think, as a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sag. I'm not sure what sign he is. You got Pisces, Virgo, Scorpio, Pisces again. There may be a really bad blowout with whoever this is because I feel like you're fed up of them or this person. Six of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, and the Tower. There could be something here around, I don't know, him not being in a financial situation to help you out with the children. I don't know why I'm getting that. You may also hear about a family member becoming sick, okay, or ill. I don't really talk about that, but you know, the last time I shut up, that an energy came out and I should have said something. So updates in love that does not involve my ex-husband. Updates around number 420's love life that does not involve her ex-husband. The Wheel of Fortune, things are definitely changing. The Seven of Pentacles, okay? These are the seeds that you're planting. You're going to see the growth of it pretty soon. The Judgment, you're going to have a decision to make. The Knight of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. I do understand that with the Knight of Pentacles, Five of Cups, it's not coming in probably as quickly as you want it to, but just know that even though things are still and you don't see things happening, there is things going on behind the scenes. Wheel of Fortune, yeah, Nine of Wands. All right, Nine of Pentacles. I feel like the Divine wants you to kind of pour into yourself right now. Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. All right, Three of Wands, Eight of Cups. Like, again, detach from the expectation, right? Two of Pentacles, King of Swords. Because I feel like love is about to come in, and Two of Swords and High Priestess. You're going to have to use your intuition here with these energies because it's the same energy. You're gonna have options. So if you think your phone is dry right now, that shit is gonna change. Yeah, the Tower, Seven of Cups, Hierophant. Okay, you're gonna have options. King of Cups and the King of Wands, same thing. All right, and you're gonna have a decision to make, and I do know that some of these options will be disappointing. And these feel like tests. Eight of Cups, Nine of Cups, Nine of Swords, and the Six of Swords. Because the Divine wants to make sure that whatever it is that you're about to say yes to, you know that it's in alignment with you. King of Cups, Eight of Swords, Knight of Swords. You got this past person again. Gonna hit you up. King of Wands, Two of Swords, Five of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords. What's that about? The Magician, the Devil, and this Emperor. What is the Magician and the Devil? Seven of Wands. I'm going to be honest with you, girl. I'm going to be completely honest. Is this her ex-husband? The Divine needs you to understand and know something. I don't know if your ex-husband does any kind of magic, and you know I don't really talk about that on my channel, but if I see it, I see it. This person will stop coming out even if I said it, if it doesn't involve her husband. I don't know what he's doing. If he is trying, there's a blockage. This person is trying to block your manifestation to a divine, like a divine union. Do I feel like it's gonna work? No. However, It's hard to kind of tell you not to entertain this person because obviously you guys have to talk, but there is a need not to give in to his energy. So there's a need not to give in to the arguments, to the pettiness, to his advances. I don't know why this keeps coming up, but there is someone that's trying to like hold you back from your person or hold you back from love in general. And he came out like 3 times with the devil. Okay, he very possessive, very jealous. All right, I don't know. It's very obsessive. What's her advice? The Star, the Three of Pentacles, the Hangman, the Seven of Swords, the Judgment, and the Six of Swords. I mean, I feel like things are going to be okay. You're a person that's always prayed up. You're a person that, you know, you stay true to your faith. So, I mean, he can try all he wants, but I feel like the way this will work on his behalf if you keep giving into him some way, somehow, whether it's arguments, whether there is an energy that I don't know what he does. I don't know if he does something, but there is some kind of magic being thrown. And to me, magic also comes in a form of not just spiritual manipulation, but like the evil eye. Like this person is very, very possessive over you. It's creepy at this point because he always comes out. Like there's an obsession here. Like, why don't you understand no is no? Is there anything my angels or guides want me to know that is of importance? Nine of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. Oh my God, the same energy. The Three of Wands. Okay, wait. I this may be something different. Let's see. The Nine of Swords and the Six of Swords. What's the Nine of Pentacles? The Lovers. Three of Cups, Six of Wands, Nine of Cups, King of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. I can't get away from this. Seven of Wands. What's the Seven of Wands? Nine of Pentacles. You're going to be, again, the same energy. You're going to have to be very confident in the decision you're about to make because you're about to get Three of Cups, Six of Wands, a lot of attention. King of Wands. King of Wands, King of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. The same energies. Past people, new people, people that are just trying to get with you, the devil, and the Nine of Cups for selfish reasons, for lustful reasons, okay? For very whatever, you know, something that's not in alignment with you. These are going to be tests. And once you pass this test and you shift your perception and you avoid, we already know, Spirit, you avoid these people from your past, okay? I feel like you do have a whole, again, marriage coming in. You got the King of Swords here again. All right, so it's almost like be in alignment. Show me exactly what is that you want, and I'm going to bring you exactly it is that you want, right? So show me with your actions what you want, and I'm going to bring you exactly what you want. Anything else? Anything else from Spirit or her guides that you should know right now? Ow. Realignment. Shift your perspective for you to gain the sense of clarity. Declutter. I knew it. This is same exact there. Listen, I mean, I don't know. Are you entertaining people that you know is not going to work with to fill some kind of void? You know what I mean? And I don't mean to sound harsh. You know that this is just the way I talk because I love you guys. But sometimes when we are kind of like, you know, lonely and we get vulnerable, right? And we start entertaining shit that we know because we know better. Not in alignment, right? Leap of faith. And sacrifice, yeah. And sacrifice. Realignment. Putting in the work, declutter, self-awareness, creativity, and release. There's a need to release whatever. There's a need to make space for somebody to come in. And these are to release negative energies, okay? Look, boundaries. resolving issues and evaluations. And I feel like this is definitely going to be people from your past. I feel like the divine wants you to know that there is better out there than just these, like, it's almost like recycled people. You know what I mean? The same people in your inbox, the same people we've been talking to that we've already known hasn't worked out for us. So spread your wings in happiness, because boom, you got a soulmate coming in. Same energy. The divine wants you to kind of like doot, 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 doot. Okay. Number 1414, you got adventure. Number 1414, adventure. Okay, that's not going to work. Do you finally see me and getting back together? I know it's complicated. She finally got a divorce and I live in a different state, but we're both okay. And I understand relationships with, but not dealing with other females. I feel like she's being distant and not sure if she's dealing with someone else or wants this anymore. You know, freedom can really change a person's mind. That's very true. Is it time to move on? I don't care about loving someone if it's not reciprocal. Okay. What's coming up between N and number 1414? What's coming up between N and number 1414? Three of Cups. The Fool. The Magician. The Nine of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. Three of Cups, Page of Swords, the Fool, the Death, Four of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, and the Empress. Three of Cups and the Page of Swords, King of Swords. What about? There's a conversation of like an ultimatum here. Somebody's like, I want a relationship. What's going to happen? You know, I'm ready for my 10 of Cups, for my happiness. And somebody else is very unsure. And I do feel like somebody kind of wants to be free-willed. There's distance that's going to happen. I feel like you're going to start realizing that you need distance from this person. There, with the Three of Wands, the distant, the physical the physical distance may also be a disappointment. Why is the Nine of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, the Lovers. And yes, you and this person have a very strong connection. What does she want? And Four of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. She doesn't want to be tied down to anything. The Chariot, the Queen of Cups, and the Sun. The Six of Swords, the Four of Cups, and the Six of Wands. Six of Wands, High Priestess, and the Emperor. Okay. So, Devil. Huh. She wants to be non-committal. She wants to get attention elsewhere from both men and women. The High Priestess and the Emperor. The Devil, though, she doesn't want to be pinned down. She doesn't want to commit. She's showing up. She just wants to kind of Page of Cups, fool around, Ace of Pentacles, see what's out there, see what's new. So I feel like there's an ultimatum coming up between you and this person. Hey, Toxic, I haven't seen you in a while. The list is so open, love. You can go ahead. Oh, wow. Congrats. So, yeah, there is a lot of anxiety. I feel like this person is just, I don't know if they, like, sweet talk you. But, you know, when it comes to the investment, that's when it comes to having hard conversations with this person about, like, let's really sit down and commit, that's when Seven of Cups, they're all confused, okay? So I do feel like there may be an ultimatum, like a very serious conversation that you're about to have that's going to bring you clarity that, yeah, it may be time to move on if you've been waiting around for a while. Like, why wait for anyone, right? That's not ready. Because this person definitely wants to be like a free spirit right now. I like that word, free spirit. Okay. Number 303. You got forgive. Oh, thank you. You too, boo. Okay. Okay. Gotcha. I like this. Okay. What's the cheese man? What's the cheese man? What's the tea? What's the scoop? The 411 around number 303. Let me position myself because you know it's about to be good. Set up my microphone. Okay. Could you guys hear me? Because I just turned off my microphone. Being all extra. What's the cheese man around the Aries? This Aries 303. I don't know why I feel there's like the color orange that's very significant around here. I don't know much about aura, but could somebody look up what the aura, like somebody's aura, the color orange, what does that mean? And I don't know, there's something about heart chakra. What's the cheese man? 303, or maybe 303, you need to look that up, obviously. The star, Aquarius energy. The judgment. What's the cheese man? Okay, the hermit came out cross, the fool. The hermit, Virgo energy, Aquarius energy again. And the two of swords. Okay, what's the star? The 10 of wands, the judgment, the hangman. The fool, the king of wands, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I mean, why did I say that? Aries, Leo, Sag, sorry. Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. What's the star and the 10 of wands? 8 of Pentacles. What's the 10 of wands? 4 of wands. Somebody's very it's like beating a dead horse here. Somebody's really like burdened around healing something with someone. 8 of Pentacles, working something out. There's a lot of interference or whatever this is. Judgment and the hangman, 3 of wands. I feel like what's the energy around you is that somebody is actually, there's a shift in perception about leaving or moving, detaching from someone. It's time to move on to new love. Fool and the king of wands, the wheel of fortune. What are the energies here? So that's a Leo and you're Aries. What's this king of wands? Emperor. Is this 303? Girl. Somebody's ready to take a leap of faith, but with the wheel of fortune, yeah, woo. Okay, that gave me goosebumps. So I don't know if this is your twin or you resonate with that term, or if you even want to label it as that. I'm definitely not trying to push labels on anyone, but with the Hierophant and High Priestess, there's a very divine connection that someone feels very much pulled to. And I feel like they're tired of working something out with someone else and they're ready to take a leap of faith and change something. With the Hermit and the Knight of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, it's just like getting to that point is like slowly but surely, the Hermit. And it's almost like this person wants to be like very sure of their actions. It's almost like this person doesn't want anything to get in the way of this action they're about to take. Like, I'm not trying to have anybody or anything or anyone fuck this up for me. That's why with the Hermit is like they're trying to be very sure. With the Knight of Pentacles, yeah, Ace of Wands. I know with the Hermit and Knight of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles, it's almost like a stuck energy, but it's almost like this person really wants to be certain in the action they're going to take. I kind of respect this. I can't lie. 2 of Swords and the Knight of Cups. Magician. 2 of Swords. The 10 of Swords, the Ace of Swords. See, but the hold up here is the finality of one thing. And not only that, ensuring that this person with the 4 of Swords is healed, or, you know, they're healed enough to come towards you. Definitely a part 2. All right, because right now there could be a lot of confusion going on. That's kind of holding you two back from each other. What else? The Sun, the Chariot, and the Queen of Cups. Is this 303? The 9 of Pentacles. This person is it's almost like there's an enthusiasm to come towards you. The Temperance, the 7 of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. 7 of Swords. Queen of Pentacles. Yeesh. Whew. I don't know. This person makes me like nervous because I feel like the tower is not here, but I feel like all hell is about to break loose because it's almost like the Seven of Swords is here. It speaks about like, it does speak about deception and being sneaky, but I'm not getting that. I do feel like this person wants to sneak away from this person and wants to leave this person out in the cold, but with the Temperance, it's like, I need to make sure it's right. Not that it's the strategy part. I don't know if they have children or the assets or there's something like that, but I need to make sure with the Temperance, it's all going to be like copacetic. Does that make sense? Temperance, the Moon. It's like, tell me about this person. The Strength, the Three of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles. You see Ace of Pentacles. There's something around money. It's like if I go buck wild on this ex or this wife or this female, she's gonna go ahead and like drain my bank account. I need to be strategic in that when I do end up telling her, listen, we are done, I feel like that's probably already there. She doesn't hurt so much that she's trying to be vindictive. Does that make sense? So then comes 303, where it's like, now I'm ready to take that leap of faith, but I don't want that situation to interfere with my new situation because there is a level of respect. I like this. You know what I mean? Anything else? Hidden energy. Hidden energy around 303, the cheese man. Health. Reminisce. Call. Cheese man. Patience. And it says just a few more months, good things comes to those who wait. And jealousy, you see? It's like, I need to make sure everything is kind of like good in its place with health. What's health? Regrets. It's like if we don't, health, again, is just the way you got to take this situation. Like, we don't do things the right way, there's going to be big regrets for me. Reminiscing. And then not regrets that I want to go back, but regrets in vindictive energy with jealousy there. Risk. Yep. Call. Spy. Oh, I don't know if you notice this person being a little bit kind of like distant. I don't know if you guys talk, but there could be an energy that somebody, the person that they're trying to leave, maybe hearing them on a call or figuring something out, or patience, communicate. You see what I'm talking about? There's a spying energy around communication. I don't know if this person knows that this person talks to you. Open your heart. Patience and open your heart. I mean, again, if this is a divine union and a twin flame, this makes sense. And I'm going to be quite honest, the way this person, it seems like they're doing it, I respect that. You know what I mean? Jealousy. Earth sign. I don't know who's the earth sign, or again, the earth sign could be the commitment, like the Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. There's a jealousy thing here. Jealousy. Emotions. You see, I don't know if this person, people could really act out. You know what I mean? And that's what I feel like this person doesn't want. This person doesn't want to bring, obsession, fire sign, moving. Oh. And earth sign. See, there's a very big, strong relationship here that I feel like, again, that marriage, this person doesn't want this person to act out. I don't know. There is a very like strong, what's this obsession? Ghost, gold digger, and move on. Why is fire sign? Communication. Girl, is the same shit. This person wants to move towards you. And I feel like there's something else that this person is like obsessing about, leaving someone out. But see, gold digger, move on. They need to be very strategic, because I feel like whoever they're dealing with, they're going to take them for their moolah. Especially if they find out that they're moving on to another connection. Thank you, boo. So, yes, ma'am. All right, number 911. You got inevitability. right? Something that's inevitable. I don't know why I can never say that word. Did you look up that the orange aura? Is that even a thing? Or chakra, heart chakra? We talk every day. Ooh, girl, you may want to, you're welcome. You may want to, I don't know. There's a spine energy there. Okay. Sorry. Number 911. Okay. Oh, okay. I think you are present and future. If I'm not mistaken, I remember us talking about that just now, right? Energy check. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Do you want me to do it on love or just general? If number 1111 is here, I'm not trying to call anybody out. Is it on love or just general? Love. Okay. Presence energy around love for number 1111. Presence energy. Presence energy. Presence energy around love for number 1111. You get hot, girl. Let's see. Presence energy around love for number 1111. Why is the Ace of Wands wanted to come out in reverse? All right, the Ten of Cups. There's a very I'm gonna be blunt, you know me, this is raw and uncut. There's a small dick around here, okay? There's a small, like, I don't know, but that could be something for you. I don't know. Anyways, I just saw the Ace of Wands in reverse, or somebody that may have not known how to give you that attention intimately. Page of and the Page of Pentacles I just saw was like a little energy. I know you are, boo. Yes, I said number 911. Didn't I say that? Sorry. You are. Right? Did I not send you that number? Yeah, 911. 911. I don't know what I said. I'm sorry. It was 911. All right. Ace of Wands, Ten of Cups, present energy around love. The Hierophant. Taurus energy. I don't like how these came out. The Ten of Pentacles. What the frig? Oh, I'm sorry. I said 1111. I apologize. Well, maybe that's a confirmation for you. I meant number 911. I apologize. 911. 911. It's definitely you. King of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So I got Taurus and Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Ace of Swords. Ace of Wands. Nine of Pentacles. Ten of Cups. Wheel of Fortune. Hierophant. Three of Wands. Ten of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. King of Cups. And a Six of Swords. Girl, what you got going on here? What you got going on here? Seven of Cups. So you get attention. You get attention. Page Ace of Wands, Five of Cups. But the dating pool may suck. You may feel like these are energies beneath you. Nine of Pentacles. You're very much in a very confident energy. I feel like you know you look good. You know you smell good. You know there's, you know, money in your pocket. There's something about maybe you being very educated, all right, or having a great position. So you know that these small energies, yeah, they're not going to work. And that's why I was getting like little penis energies, and not maybe literally. It could just be like your energy is not to par or something like that. Ten of Cups and a Wheel of Fortune, Ten of Swords. Why is that? The High Priestess. Why is the Wheel of Fortune? Yeah, Hermit. I don't know if you're shutting off to this though. I feel like what you're trying to call in is definitely a divine union or a twin flame, High Priestess and a Hierophant. What's the Ten of Swords? Seven of Wands. I feel like, again, these little energies you're blocking off. And I don't know if you feel defeated right now, that these energies are kind of disappointing and you're waiting for that divine masculine. But I feel like you're very much aligned with what you want, because it's not like you're not allowing, you're not entertaining these peasants. Ten of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. Three of Swords. What's the King of Cups and the Six of Swords, Six of Wands? What's this Three of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, the Moon? What's that about? The World. Who's that? The Devil. There's somebody very upset. I don't know if this is that twin flame. There's somebody that's very upset that something didn't work out between you and this person. I feel like you and someone are mirroring each other. I feel like you and someone are mirroring each other, to be honest. There's an energy here that something did not work out with someone. Devil, this could be a Capricorn, doesn't have to be. There's an ending here that's very disappointing. I don't know if you're comparing these people to someone else. I don't know if this is like the passion part about it. Like, it's like there's no spark in the dating pool. I haven't, you know, it's like that energy. I haven't felt that spark. I haven't felt that connection with anyone. I don't know if you're comparing them to a twin flame connection. That one person that you're like, damn, this person does it for me, everything. But they may be toxic. There is somebody that really have their eye on you, though. This could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Six of Wands, King of Cups. Yeah, Eight of Wands. There may be communication from this person. You could be talking to them. Six of Swords, Knight of Cups. You may be entertaining this. What's this King of Cups? The Ace of Cups. Yeah, girl. Four of Wands. Okay, and the Temperance. I feel like there's somebody here, though, that you can be currently entertaining that maybe, I don't know, do you see things going towards? Maybe it's just flirty right now. Maybe it's just new, or it's about to come because it's already in your present energy, and it is new love. It is new love. All right. It feels like a very new energy. It feels like very stable. And with the Temperance, it feels like very peaceful. Seven of Pentacles, the Judgment. And I feel like you are going to go towards it. Ace of Pentacles, I feel like you are going to invest. With the Temperance, Strength is just like, you know, let's just take our time. The Sun, heavy Leo, Two of Wands. I see you going towards new love, boo. It's already here. So I don't know if this is going to be like tomorrow. Ace of Swords, you got to break through. You got to break through. All right. And I feel like somebody may be watching and maybe in their feelings. Yeah, I just like literally flipped the Hermit and the the Page of Swords. Somebody's watching, or they feel this. If this is like a twin flame, they feel that you're going towards someone else, or they could be asking people about you. I don't know if you guys have like any connections, you know, mutual people. No, she just did not say that. You see, I just saw a look. You said facts, sis, because you said the Ace of Wands, and I don't know why I'm like, do you see the growth on this? To the Empress, like, I need somebody to know what they're doing. I feel you. I feel you. What's coming up for number 911, 911? What's coming up? Ace of Cups, Five of Pentacles, and a Four of Wands. There's new love, but you're insecure about moving towards a commitment, or there's some kind of like uncertainty here. You feel, I don't know, you don't feel like I'm gonna back out. I'm gonna send out numbers right after this one. Strength, Leo energy, Emperor, Ace of Cups, Six of Swords, Five of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. You may not feel some kind of attraction for whoever this is, but it's something very stable. Five of Wands, Emperor, King of Cups. I'm going to be honest with you, girl. I feel like you're comparing somebody. There's somebody that did it for you in every kind of way, shape, and form. And I don't mean just sexually. It's definitely including sexually. But you feel like even though that past situation could have been toxic, could have been whatever, there is still that, like, I've never had a connection like that before. And if you're comparing that to other people, that's the problem. You feel me? Ace of Cups, Six of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Knight of Cups. Why? Why is the Five of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles? See, it gives me like, I don't know. I'm going to be honest. Is this like an energy like, you know, maybe pocket wise, they don't do it for me. You know, I know what I want, and I want somebody that maybe meets me somewhere financially. That could be that. Four of Wands and Ace of Pentacles. But I see Eight of Pentacles. I see the like the uncertainty, but I see you trying. It's like you're 1 foot and you're playing double dutch. When do I jump in? You know, let me just wait. Strength and a Five of Wands, the Fool. The Emperor and the King of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles. I see you investing in someone. Again, heavy Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. There's an Aries here too. The Chariot. Okay, this could be very successful, but it's like, give it a chance. The Judgment. Nine of Wands. I feel like this person is not going to back out though. And they're putting in effort, and you like that. Seven of Wands. They're not going to want to release you. Okay. Five of Wands, the World. And they're going to want you to put other options to rest. What's the Emperor? Eight of Wands. What's the King of Cups? Eight of Swords. Are these two the same people? Two of Pentacles. I see you juggling two people. There's someone here that you're moving forward with, and there's somebody here that you're still in your head about. Tell me about this King of Cups. The Six of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. Tell me about this Emperor. The Four of Swords, the Three of Wands, and the Magician. You're waiting, and what's that about? The Death, the Five of Swords, and the Six of Wands. I don't know if you caught somebody cheating, or if you saw that they were getting attention, if you looked through their phone, if you saw something in social media. I'm going to be honest with you. You could say no all you want. Somebody did it for you, and I feel like Four of Swords and a Three of Wands, this could be very, 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 very deep inside, subconsciously, that you're waiting for someone to be that person in a certain kind of way. I know you're a boss, boo. I see that energy. I do. I do feel though, see, when it comes to investing in this other person, there's something like, I don't know. I feel like you like them, but they may not check 10 boxes. They may just check 8. You get what I mean? So I see you. There could be two people that you're juggling here. What's the Wheel of Fortune? The Nine of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles. It's almost like grass is greener syndrome. I have someone that's good. I do like this person, but I know I can get better. That's what this feels like. Better in maybe financially, better in the passion, better in the lust, better looking, better. But don't be sad because it doesn't look horrible. You know what I mean? It doesn't look horrible. It just looks all like mental. I see you giving to someone, and I see you really liking this person. And I'm definitely not trying to... There's a heavy Capricorn, Taurus, Earth sign. But I'm not trying to minimize your standards. It's just like allow somebody to show you, like allow yourself to be loved. You know what I mean? I think my baby daddy did something to me. I can't kick him for nothing. I feel like, I don't know. It just feels more like, you know what you want. But it's like weighing out the things that you can tolerate and not tolerate. There is no such thing as perfect, but somebody can definitely come close to that. You know what I mean? What else could she expect in love coming up? I don't know if maybe you lived a certain lifestyle with your ex, or again, there's something here about that. The Moon and the Two of Wands. The World, the Seven of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. The Moon, the Hangman. Okay, the Two of Pentacles. Seven of Swords. I'm so done with you. The Devil. I see you entertaining. But again, there's a connection. There's a relationship. Queen of Wands. What's the Hangman? Page of Swords. What's the Moon? I'm going to be honest with you. I feel like what's coming up for you, the ending for you is almost like... I'm going to try to put this in a way that... The Queen of Wands, the Moon, the Hangman, the Page of Swords is like, I need to get serious, right? Not just, it doesn't feel like you're settling, but it's like, all right, I need to stop playing. You know, Two of Wands and the Two of Pentacles, yeah. Because you're juggling people here. There's this King of Cups again. The World and the Seven of Swords, Knight of Wands. And there's somebody who's going to try to come back into your energy. Five of Swords, fuck it up for you. But the Lovers and the Ten of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, the Temperance, the Six of Cups, and the Justice. So what the frig is this? the Three of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Eight of Cups. I don't know if you dibble and dabble with your ex, you know, Knight of Wands, Seven of Swords, Page of Pentacles. You may go back because, you know, the Emperor, you know, I don't know, you feel like somebody's daddy. I know that this is your daddy, your children's daddy, but you feel like somebody is daddy. Even though they're not healthy, I feel like once you start realizing that's what's coming up for you with the Hermit and Three of Pentacles, you start emotionally detaching. And then the Five of Cups, the Three of Swords, the King of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, King of Swords, you start really focusing on the Sun, on your own happiness. You be playing with them. I know, girl. I see it. What's this King of Cups? This King of Cups really brings me sadness. Nine of Swords, yeah. Ace of Cups. You have someone here new. We're not talking about your daddy, okay? You got somebody else here that really likes you. And they're like, come on, just give me a chance. And I feel like once you start thinking about, maybe, I don't know if you have children. Oh, you do have children. You start thinking about your children. You start thinking about, okay, what am I bringing to my home, like the stability, right? You don't need a man, but the fact that you want a partner, you want to kind of like, you know, have your happy person, you want your person, your partner, and you start realizing, you know what, I need to stop dibbling dabbling in this energy that's not going to give me anything that I want for now, or they're not even on my, you know, frequency. You start focusing on the people. It's almost like you're going towards where you're celebrated. You know what I mean? He is daddy. At first you're like, I don't care. You care. You care. Eight of Wands. Yeah, I see you. I see you taking a leap of faith. I see you moving towards someone, okay? And I see you really like, this is like something, I don't know. It's almost like a change that you probably didn't expect. Like, fuck this. I'm done with this person. That's it. It's about where I'm celebrated, where I'm happy. And I see you being happy with someone. You do find a strength, yes. Thank you, Liz. Thank you so much. All right, let me send out these questions. I mean, not these questions, these numbers. All right. Okay. Please don't forget to send your email, because I did get a $5 one, but I never got the actual email from that, or I don't see it as yet, so that I can send you guys your, oh, I do see it. Never mind. Scratch that. There you go. Okay, got you. Thank you so much, Liz. I love you, girl. Appreciate you. Got you. Okay. So I got this one. Hold on, because I know there was someone from earlier that I asked to send. I think this is the one. Yes. Okay. Got it. I'm closing out the questions at 8 p.m. If I finish through this before, which I doubt, then I'll close it at that point. But you have about 35 more minutes. Okay, number 777. You got luck. Number 777. Okay. For number 777, did 777 overreact with L? Accusing L of something. The number 777. Overreact with this person accusing him of something. The Knight of Swords and the Star. Let's see. The Chariot and the World. Did she overreact? Nine of Wands. Knight of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, the Star, the Five of Swords. Yeah, you may have. Seven of Pentacles, Page of Wands, and the Temperance. You may have. You could have taken a little bit easier. Knight of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune, Seven of Swords. Something with him lying or cheating or being this, Seven of Swords is here. You called him out, though. The Lovers. Okay, what's the Star and the Five of Swords? Eight of Cups. There was something that you needed to leave your emotions out of, though. Five of Swords, Page of Swords, Five of Swords, Knight of Cups. I feel like you probably did. Seven of Wands, yeah. The World and a Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, Emperor. Nine of Wands, Emperor and the Temperance, Queen of Wands. What's that? The Strength, the Justice, and the Hierophant. Interesting. So was this right for her to do? The Nine of Cups, the Four of Swords, and the Devil. Okay, maybe not. Okay, so why is this? The Four of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. Why is the Four of Pentacles? Why is the Seven of Cups? So I don't know what happened specifically, but I'm going to tell you what I see. I do feel like there's a little bit of overreaction because I do feel like it's like you want him to see something a certain way. And I feel like it's almost, and it's like not your calling for that, right? You're not his mom. That's what this feels like. It's almost like it's like you, I don't know if I don't know what this was about again, but there was a little bit of overreaction because it's almost like you want to force someone to see things for your right way or the right way in a situation. And I'm going to be honest with you, he doesn't see it that way. He still has a lot of alignment. He feels a little bit immature. It's like you wanted him to see something for like how you felt or how it was. And this person is like stuck. He's like, no, I'm stubborn. This is a very stubborn energy. Why is the Devil? King of Swords. Why is the Nine of Cups? Three of Wands. Is this her energy? Three of Pentacles. I don't know what exactly you said or what happened, but it did come up a little bit like controlling, narcissistic, or it could have been, King of Swords, the Devil, maybe very possessive, overbearing kind of. All right. And I do feel like this person now, it's like you didn't really accomplish anything with what you said because he's not seeing it that way. He's very much stuck in his own way. And he doesn't follow his intuition. He's not a high vibration like you are. So spiritually, I'm going to break this down. Maybe you felt like you didn't overreact, but spiritually, once you start realizing like someone is not on your frequency, once they can't think, they're not at that level to think or to kind of sit back, take accountability, to kind of sit back and say, you know what, I see where you're coming from. I see why you're upset. I see things, let me shift my perception. When someone is just stuck in their own way and they think that they're always right. I didn't even know you were here. I'm so sorry. He doesn't see what I see. Correct. Exactly. That's the same energy that I'm getting. Hold on. This is bothering me. Because okay, let me put it to you this way. And I know this sounds very condescending towards him, but it's almost like my almost 18-year-old. I want to like shake her and be like, but why can't you understand what gratefulness mean? Why can't you understand? Why can't you see it? Because literally their brain, or at that age, they don't have the capacity. They don't have the wisdom. They don't have I'm not sure if it's the brain development. They don't have that, in that we're trying to force them to see something. There's no, but again, that's a different scenario, because I guess that's a mother to a daughter, but that's that same scenario here. Does that make sense? So, yes, Lachey. Yes, my love. So that's that same energy. Did you overreact? I guess. Like, me being your girl, I'd be like, fuck no, you kind of let him have it. Whatever, whatever. You spoke your piece. But did you overreact spiritually? Yes. Because you can't make someone you can't make, they have to see it for themselves, if that makes sense. Let's see what's coming up between you two. You have until 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so about another 30 minutes, 28 minutes to be exact, to send in your questions before I close out. It's almost like trying to force someone to be your equal. It's almost like, when I was a manager, I used to always ask, I didn't understand like why people couldn't do things my way, or not my way, the right way, or be on time, or, have pride in their work, or, take diligence in what they do. And my superior told me, well, they would be sitting where you're sitting, right? It's that same energy, but frequency. What's coming up between her and Elle? The Hangman in reverse. I see you giving up. I see you like throwing in the towel. You're like, fuck this. You can send in until 8, love. Crystal, go ahead, love. The Star. I see you like being, I throw in the towel. There's no reason for me to be that way. 5 of Swords. It's almost like shrug. And the World, yeah. Hangman in reverse, 9 of Pentacles. I see you kind of just understanding, realizing what I just said. All right. You may start realizing that there's no hope in this situation. All right. Because he's blocked. Hangman in reverse and the 7 of Wands. It's almost like beating a dead horse. You're going to become more exhausted, right? Trying to love and nurture this person, because I know that's where it comes from. You know what I mean? I know that's where it comes from. And even from your apology, it still comes that like resignation, like, fine. You know what I mean? Empress and the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles, a Star, and the 3. I feel like, though, there's an apology and you guys will be fine. The Knight of Pentacles and the Lovers. Lovers, World, and the Judgment. 8 of Cups, 2 of Swords, and the Hierophant. Again, there's still that disconnected energy from really moving into a commitment. All right. 5 of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. The Devil. What's the Ace of Wands? The High Priestess. I don't know, and this is private. I don't need you to answer this at all. We could talk about this some other time. I don't know if you guys get intimate, but there may be a little bit of like a slowing down to that. Okay. Now, intimacy doesn't have to be just sexual. It just could be like, I mean, yeah. All right. There may be a slowing down to that. Ace of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Empress, 8 of Pentacles. You may keep it very professional and copacetic with him. And there's somebody else here. Yeah. You're going to get attention from 2 other masculine energies. So I feel like you guys kind of go back to how you guys were. But I feel like in your energy, there's more of a coming to terms that you can't, that you and this person are just not on the same level, probably in the way of understanding certain things, or he's just not going to see your way. Anything else for her and this person coming up? The Justice. Yeah, 2 of Wands. I see you guys moving forward from it. Okay, 7 of Wands, Page of Pentacles. I see you guys. He tries to avoid, though, like the elephant in the room. I don't know if he's very avoidant in having hard conversations. All right. Again, he may try to come back in very lustful. Who the fuck is this? I'm going to tell you something. He and the redhead may start talking again, okay? I do want to tell you that. And you're manifesting, again, two other energies. I feel like one of them may be him, but you got a water sign here. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You guys may have, there's like a little distance between you guys. You kind of leave him, let him be. All right. And if he tries to come back around with any kind of lustful or intimate kind of energy, I feel that's what you're blocking him out of. Because you're like, I'm definitely not going to be competing. Okay. Victorious, I didn't even know you were still here, boo. Thank you for hanging strong with me. I appreciate you. Girl, it's so funny. I don't know why, if you know, if you sense that, you know, the mods weren't gonna be in here, because usually like Tanner, Sis is here, but they may be busy. So thank you. You definitely sensed that one. You saved my butt. All right. Number 1221. Number 1221. Energy check. And you got symbolism. Energy check for number 1221 and ZA, the Taurus. Energy check between 1221 and ZA. You're welcome, my love. Judgment. The Tower. Nine of Pentacles. Energy check between these two. What's going on energetically? The Justice. And the Four of Swords. Judgment. Two of Cups. Tower. Five of Cups. Nine of Pentacles. Ten of Swords. Justice. Six of Swords. Four of Swords. Queen of Swords. What's the Judgment and the Two of Cups? Sun in reverse. There's something going on disappointing in a connection. The Tower and the Five of Cups. I don't know if this other person is dealing with someone. There's some kind of Tower moment they're trying to shake off. Nine of Pentacles and a Ten of Swords. I don't like how that came out. Nine of Pentacles and a Ten of Swords. Justice and a Six of Swords. Emperor. Four of Swords and a Queen of Swords. What is this person gonna, what is his next actions towards 1221? The Strength, the Two of Wands and the Star, the Hangman, the Six of Cups. Okay. Seven of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles. I'm not sure if this person is going through an ending. There's a little bit of like a disappointment, some sadness, depression around a situation. Somebody could have gotten left out in the cold. Somebody's also feeling left out in the cold by you. And I feel like there's a lot of sadness going on with whoever this is. Ten of Pentacles. There could have been in a commitment. This person could be going through some kind of financial loss as well. With the Hermit, Ten of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, I feel like there is something about this person wanting to take action. I don't know if you and this person are in contact, but I feel like they want to take action. They want to come towards you. Three of Wands. This person is also waiting for you to come and make things right. Four of Swords, Five of Swords, and a Queen of Swords. Yeah, Two of Swords. It's almost like they're very stubborn. They're very stubborn and they want to talk to you. I feel like they are coming though. What are this person's next actions? Page of Pentacles, yeah, Queen of Cups and the King of Pentacles, Eight of Wands. There's communication coming in from this person. I feel like this person is having a shift in perception. Why? What's the shift in perception? The Ace of Swords, the Two of Wands, and the Three of Cups, that they want to reconcile with you. I also feel like they're like rediscovering some kind of emotions with you. The Fool, the Magician, and the Four of Wands. They're going to want a leap of faith and manifest some kind of commitment here. Sorry. Ten of Cups, Ace of Cups, yeah, Eight of Cups, but they could be leaving someone out. They could be going through a divorce or a separation. All right, so I feel like whoever this is kind of abandoning, or somebody, or this person is getting abandoned, or somebody's like leaving, and there's a lot of sadness. They're going through a lot. But I feel like this person, what they want is to come towards you now with a big energy, with like Ten of Cups, Ace of Cups, new energy. The Fool, the Magician, and the Four of Wands, to build some kind of stability, commitment with you. All right. I feel like when this person comes in, though, you're going to be a bit, You're going to have your guard up because you're like, okay, are you done with that situation? You know, I feel like the healing between you and this person is going to be a bit slow. It's like you're going to want to, you're really kind of side-eyeing them when they come towards you. For number 616, you got sanctuary. What's coming in love? Talking to a male Gemini. What's coming up for number 616? What's coming up in love? What's coming up in love for number 616? What's coming up in love? All you put was like but ... So let's see. I don't know if you want me to talk about this person, but let's see. What's coming up in love for number 616? The Tower and the Two of Pentacles, Scorpio energy. The Sun, Leo energy. The King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Heavy Pisces, the Hangman, the Tower, Page of Swords, Two of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, the Sun, the Four of Swords, the King of Cups, the Temperance, the Hangman, and the King of Wands. What's the Tower and the Page of Swords? Queen of Pentacles. What's the Tower? Ace of Pentacles. So you have someone unexpectedly coming towards you. This is some kind of unexpected commitment. Two of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, Ten of Cups. Ooh, you're going to be at limbo about this. The Sun and the Four of Swords. I feel like you're not going to know like the sense of direction to take. But I feel like, what's the Sun? Magician. I feel like, okay, hold on. King of Cups and the Temperance, the Star, the Hangman, and the King of Wands, the Seven of Cups. You got options here. What's coming up between her and the Gemini? The High Priestess, the Five of Swords, and the Hermit. Justice, Hangman, and the Eight of Pentacles. Hermit and the Eight of Pentacles. Seven of Swords, Lovers, and the Ace of Wands. Seven of Swords, the Two of Swords. Who has these options? Eight of Cups. Is this her? Emperor. I don't know. There's a sneaky energy. Somebody has options here. Between you and the Gemini, there is some kind of conflict. And I feel like there's a secret here. There's like a secret competition. I feel like there's like somebody's intuition is telling them that they're working out a situation or they're doing something behind somebody's back. I'm not sure if this is you because you have two male energies here as well. You have other people here. So there could be an ending, like a walking away and going towards someone else. Okay, so I feel like you may have the options and your intuition is telling you with the Gemini that the Knight of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, the Death, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Hermit. Hermit, what's the Hermit? Knight of Pentacles. This person could be going slow. And you start realizing that maybe you don't want to deal with them because they could be showing up a bit immature. There may be too much. I don't know. I feel like it's you having the options though. Because I feel like you're going to realize that you're going to have to leave someone out in the cold to go towards someone else that you feel more emotionally fulfilled with. The Star and the Temperance, peaceful. Right, where there's like more hope. The Lovers, you have a very strong connection to whoever this is. The Hangman, the Seven of Cups, and the King of Wands, the Emperor, the Page of Wands. You feel a bit like someone else is like more of like a man, or again, I don't know. With tarot, you know, so I'm sorry. Did you say male? I apologize. I don't want to assume. Yes, okay. You may feel like somebody else is much more manly or you're fulfilled elsewhere. Five of Swords, Four of Cups, Ace of Cups. Yeah, girl. I don't think you see somebody coming. Heavy Gemini energy. Yikes. You have new love coming in. And you may be giving that person a chance. It may be in secret for a little while. Whew, that made me hot. All right, you got Number 1111, you got Make a Wish. And I know you wanted an oracle card, but you asked the question. That's not usually how this works. I'm going to actually take that option away. So oracle card is just like a channel message. It's not towards a person, but I'm going to answer your question regardless because I know that could be a little bit confusing. So this is for number 1111. Is there a future with A, the Sagittarius, for number 1111? Now, let's see what the oracle card says, and I'll pull some tarot. Should I even go here? Is there a future, let's see, with A, the Sagittarius, for number 1111? You got Autumn, Bounty, and Balance. I'm not sure if this is really going to answer your question. As I said, I'm going to answer it, though, with tarot. The autumn equinox is time of balance, when the hours of daylight and night are equal. The autumn card reminds you that balance is important, whether it means balanced work with appreciation for the harvest or balance in intake and output of energy. Don't overtax yourself. Remember to refuel in times of hard work. Yeah, this is not going to give you the answer. Okay, let's see. Maybe there's some kind of hidden message here. Let's see what the tarot says. What's coming up between A, the Sagittarius, and number 1111? The Hangman, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords. There's a lot of avoidance. There's a lot of stuck energy. Things could be going very slow or not moving at all. The Justice. Maybe that's why, yeah, you need balance in this situation. Somebody may want to be move fast and the other person is not moving at all. The Moon in reverse. The Hangman, the Strength. Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, Three of Pentacles. Somebody's avoiding commitment. There is some kind of blockage. So there's a need to not like overextend yourself for this person, because I don't see this person really taking action. The Six of Wands and Nine of Cups. This person may like a lot of attention. They may have a lot of voids that you don't know about. They may like constant validation from outside people, like grass is greener syndrome. The Moon in reverse. The Ace of Wands, the Two of Wands, and the Four of Wands. The Two of Swords, the Six of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. Is this someone else in this person's energy? Ten of Cups, Ace of Cups. You may find out that this person could be talking to someone else. Tell me about this Sagittarius. The Death, the Three of Pentacles, the World. I don't know if this person is divorced with children. Four of Cups. Or divorced. Seven of Swords. The Hangman. They're very avoidant. The Hangman, the Six of Wands, and the High Priestess. The Ace of Swords, the Two of Wands, and the Star. Okay. The Sun, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords. See, I feel like this person wants to move forward with you, but then see, they go towards something else. Three of Swords, Four of Swords, Five of Swords, Ace of Cups. There's new love here. Okay, I don't know if they were married or they were committed. They could be going back to someone else. All right, number 99. You got Truth. Am I too late on my case? Are they trying to reach out? Are they spying on me secretly? For number 99, what's going on with this case? Is this number 99 too late? What's going on? Six of Swords. The Six of Cups. Yes, I did. Four of Cups, yes, native Virgo. The Eight of Pentacles. And the Nine of Wands. Six of Swords, Two of Wands. You may have missed the boat. Yeah, you missed an opportunity here. Something about they were trying to reach out. Nine of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. But Four of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. I don't know if this is a case with money. But there's a missed opportunity with finances. Six of Swords, Two of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Two of Wands. Yeah, Four of Wands, Six of Swords, Page of Swords. What's the Page of Swords? Seven of Swords. There's secretive, though, energy here. What's the Page of Swords, Seven of Swords? The Strength, the Ten of Cups, and the Five of Wands. What? The Sun, the World, and the Five of Swords. What's the Sun? The Nine of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups. I don't know. Okay. I'm going to give you an example because I don't have much information about what this is about. But if this is like an accident where you were supposed to be injured, there could have been some kind of like, and I'm just putting out the example. There could have been a situation where they could have peeped something. I don't know if they didn't see you, let's say, with your neck brace, or they see you out partying, or they see you out with friends. And it's like, boom, we got you. But there is a missed opportunity here. Temperance, something took too long. You know what I mean? Something took too long. What could he expect coming up in this? Ace of Pentacles, the Moon, and the Ace of Swords. The Moon, you're going to get some kind of clarity, though. And it may be not what you want. You know, you're going to get the answer. Something is just not going your way for now. But there is a spine energy. And again, I gave you the example. It doesn't necessarily have to be that. But it's the example of, like, they could have seeing you with family, like the Ten of Cups was their friends, and they're like, okay, yeah, we got you. And then they were trying to reach out. There was a missed opportunity with money, but you're going to get clarity about what happened. You're going to get the notice. You're going to get the clarity. All right. I'm sending the last batch. And in 7 minutes, I'm closing out. You're welcome, my babes. Did I just send you that number? Yeah, I did. I think I did. All right. Make sure you guys received your number, please, and thank you. Yes, I did send that one. Okay, cool. All right, we're going to start off with number 1010. You got faith. I met this guy. He's a Gemini. I want to know what are his true intentions towards me. Okay. Congratulations. What are the Gemini's true blue intentions towards 1010? What are the Gemini's true blue intentions towards number 1010? What are the Gemini's true blue intentions towards number 1010? You're welcome, boo. What are this person's true blue intentions? King of Cups. Okay. Death. Wants to like come out in reverse. Okay. Heavy Scorpio energy. Nine of Pentacles. The World. And the Seven of Wands. King of Cups. The Ace of Pentacles. The Death. Why do I get a sense of this person is intimidated by you? I don't know if you're very financially stable, or this person may feel like they're out of your league. Is that how you say it? They're out of, no. You're out of their league. Nine of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. The World. Queen of Cups. Seven of Wands and the Hermit. It's like they have emotions. You guys are showing up as a soulmate, and they're not a water sign, so that's why I know there's emotions here. They want to come towards you with a stable opportunity, but they self-sabotage. Hangman. Four of Wands. Why is the Tower and the Death? High Priestess. What's the Tower? They have some kind of unexpected pull to you, and it feels like they're scared. So now they're in their head like, what the fuck, right? Nine of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. Like, okay, I want this to go slowly but surely. It's like, this person is stressed. The World and the Queen of Cups. The Five of Swords. What's the Five of Swords in the World? Two of Wands. What's the Five of Swords? Five of Wands. I don't know if you have other options. They want you to look past that. Maybe that's where this intimidating energy comes from. Seven of Wands and the Hermit. The Fool. What's the Seven of Wands? Four of Swords. This person likes you a lot. It's just that, what are their true blue intentions though? Could you hear me? Let me see where I left off at, because I don't know when my mama calling me when she knows I'm on live. Hold on. I want to see where I left off. Let me see where I left off. Wands. What's the Five of Swords? Five of Wands. I don't know if you have other options. They want you to look past that. Maybe that's where this intimidating energy comes from. Seven of Wands and the Hermit. The Fool. What's the Seven of Wands? Four of Swords. This person likes you a lot. It's just that, what are their true blue intentions though? Okay. I know where. Okay. So I feel like it's like they want to come out of their head and they want happiness. They feel like you're emotionally fulfilling. I feel like they weren't expecting to feel a strong connection, like you came out of nowhere, or these feelings came out of nowhere, and now it got them stressed. I don't know if their intimidation is coming from the fact that you may have other options, or you just look good, you get a lot of attention, you could like really hold yourself to a certain caliber, you're very, not high maintenance, but you know what I mean, you're very well in your own energy. There is like some kind of intimidation, and they weren't expecting you to have a strong connection. You guys are showing up as a soulmate. I feel though what their true blue intentions is, because this almost feels like their feelings, what they're showing me is to definitely move forward with you. They want to eliminate all that outside noise. Again, if you have other options, if you have people that are trying to like compete for you, that's what they're trying to get out of. I feel like with the Seven of Wands and the Hermit, they also want to take a leap of faith. They want to block some kind of sabotaging energy they have. But I feel like ultimately their true intentions are very genuine. The Eight of Swords, Six of Swords, Ace of Cups, Ten of Cups, Six of Wands, and the Three of Pentacles. They want something successful for you. But I don't know why the Eight of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, the Hierophant, this person just wants to show you. It's like they want to prove themselves to you. It's almost like they feel like they need to prove themselves to you. Does that make sense? They're in their head about like proving who they are to you. Like, listen, I'm not going to be that past person. I'm not going to, that's what he thinks. I really like him. Like, it's like Beauty and the Beast. Oh, so he ugly. Sorry. So he's not okay. That's that energy. His intentions are there. He just wants to like prove, like, okay, if you're saying it that way, Beauty and the Beast, then he's like, well, don't let my looks fool you. I may not look, but listen, I'm gonna make you happy. We're gonna be successful. We're gonna join forces, and we're gonna Three of Pentacles. We're gonna make this build. He's joking. I'm so done with you. I'm not saying your name because I'm not gonna have this. I don't know. I don't want anybody to see this, but I feel you. His intentions are very, very decent, and he in love. Okay, or it's getting there. He feels a very strong pull to you. But again, I told you there is a sense of him feeling intimidated. Again, I don't know. Well, that made sense. It's your beauty. It's not your booty, it's your beauty, right? Queen of Pentacles, he's thinking about locking it down, all right? But he feels, yeah, I told you there's a void in him. Three of Swords and a King of Wands. He may not be what you're used to. So he wants you to look past that and kind of show you, listen, I know I'm not the best looking dude out here, but I may treat you better than all these a-holes out here. You know what I mean? And so there may be a need of constant validation because there is a self-sabotaging here on his end. So it is sad. All right. I like him. I do. Congratulations, boo. Okay, number 3003. You got inspiration. Whew, I'm hot. I hope so. I ain't got no booty on titties. You a mess. You a mess. I love you. I love you for that. I love that. Well, shit. He sees it. He feels like you got a Kim Kardashian ass. I mean, shit. All right, number 3003. Okay. Okay. Present energy for number 3003. Present energy for love and career. Girl, this should have just been general. Presence energy. Presence energy. What's going on with number 3003? Ooh, let me charge my phone. Hold on. Could you guys hear me? Mic check, mic check. I'm hot. Could you guys hear me? Thank you. Presence energy for number 3003. Love and career. Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. Okay. Nine of Pentacles. I'm going to take it. Well, I don't know. You're excelling at something. Money's looking good. You may have something very passionate coming in. Ace of Swords in reverse. What in the frig? And the Hierophant. Okay, let's see. Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Wands. Ace of Wands, Empress. Okay, Nine of Pentacles, Chariot. Ace of Swords in reverse, Four of Swords. Girl. No. We're not being pessimistic. Okay, feeling like maybe there's not a breakthrough that's going to come for you. Seven of Pentacles. What's the Nine of Wands? Queen of Wands. What's the Nine of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles? Ten of Swords. I don't know if you're currently working or this is you stressing over money. Almost feeling like you're putting in so much action. I don't know if you're saving or there's investment here, but it feels like a struggle. Ace of Wands and the Empress. Three of Pentacles. You may have something new as far as work coming or something very passionate. Ace of Wands, Strength. The Divine is like, hold on. Seven of Cups. You may have a lot of options coming towards you when it comes to your career. Nine of Pentacles and Chariot. Seven of Swords. Why? Six of Swords. What are you avoiding moving past? What are you not confident in? Two of Swords. It's like you're blocked towards some kind of success, but it's like mental. Six of Cups. I don't know if you're holding on to something that you're still in, where you know that maybe financially it's not giving you. There's a need to take action towards other opportunities, other options. And if you are going to get those interviews. You're going to get more. Ace of Swords in reverse and the Four of Swords, Two of Wands. But there's a need to kind of get up from your behind and be very persistent and know that what you're trying to manifest is good. Like, it's already here. You know what I mean? The Hierophant and the Ten of Wands, the King, the Emperor. What's the Ten of Wands? The Four of Wands. I don't know if you're married, but there could be a lot of burdens. If you're not married, your divine masculine wants to come in, but I feel like if they're not here yet, the Ten of Wands and the Four of Wands is because right now you need to focus on your finances. Ten of Wands, Justice. There's something that you still need to balance as far as stability-wise. Ace of Pentacles. You do have somebody coming, though. Emperor, Hierophant, the Hermit, the Star, and the Eight of Cups. What's the Hermit? The Two of Cups. We'll talk about this Emperor. Wheel of Fortune, the King of Cups, and the Page of Swords. I'm getting a lot of messages for you because I'm not sure where you're at as far as this, but it feels like you're trying to get emotional fulfillment. I don't know if it's from someone or you're still healing from a situation, okay, that you